right, what's up, everybody? A
Oh,
little bonus shed camp episode here. Christian, sweet when you guys rolled in
heck
by
yeah.
myself for a day or two on this last one, but once you guys rolled in, our shed pile got a lot bigger.
Significantly bigger. It's fun when you have everybody sheds together, especially if you found a couple here or there in between you two. And then the pile grows. And we had an awesome time last night just looking at each other's sheds, talking about some stories. And it was way fun.
Yeah, sitting around the campfire was sweet. All the food too you made
Yeah.
was super freaking good.
We had a bunch of food. About to have some donuts later. And I'm excited for that. Gotta get those carbs in if you're gonna hike like we hiked
I
today.
know. I had a little bit of chicken, and then after that, you're like, "You want a burger? You want a brat?" I'm like, "Shoot, I guess I'm still hungry." Holy
Yeah,
cow!
went for it. Heck yeah. It's always a good combo. You burn a lot of calories out here, so it's good to resupply.
Yeah, I probably done just like 10 miles on each day so far that I've been out.
I think yesterday I did about 14, and then when I found that bigger set, I was like 11, 12.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's an easy place to do a lot of miles
yeah.
if you get going in the right spot. There are some big freaking hills that suck to go up and down in, but
Yeah, there's some big country out here for sure. I did a little quick loop this morning, just a mile loop, didn't find anything, but there's tracks, like we were talking about earlier, tracks and sign everywhere.
even just I did a little walk right here, and I can't believe the sign. Everywhere you go out here, it's like looks like somebody just took a roller and flipped it up
Just
because there's
tracks
just
everywhere.
tracks everywhere. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's way cool. Hopefully, a few more browns today. They're
Yeah.
so pretty down here. It's dark brown, chocolate.
They were just that dark color, which was cool. Seen a couple shed bucks yesterday and a couple bucks still packing too. I actually saw another one this morning, that forky buck, but still had antlers
Dang,
on.
we saw one yesterday. It was a nice 4 point. He was packing both sides, and then on the same ridge, there was a older. You could tell he had like that big old white face, and just you could see his pedicles, and he was a more mature deer that it was shed. But I'd say we've seen. I bet it's about 50% right now, a little more than 50% are shed and
Yeah,
or losing one side.
true. How many? We got one, two, three, three browns.
3 browns, and I picked up 2 the other day. What's weird is the smaller bucks. It feels like this year dropping before the bigger bucks, and I usually feel like it's backwards. Like those bigger, I guess it's not 100% thing, but I always feel
Yeah.
like the bigger deer drop first. And this year it's been a lot of like small 2 points, 3 points.
Yeah,
The
yeah, I
big
picked
bucks
up
are still packing.
I mean, all the browns we have are 4 points,
Right.
but there's a with a few different shed bucks. I ran into somebody the other day that were saying the same thing, that they found smaller bucks that were shed too, so it's a mix across the board. Especially yesterday, seeing a few smaller 2s and 3s, and then even a 4 point yesterday, so it's kind of across the board still
Yeah.
carrying, but then across the board dropped.
I'm excited to see what we pick up today. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, that'll be good. Everyone's still barely waking up. We're the first two awake, Lakin and Isaac. So one of the big ones, if you want to talk about it,
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab that set for you.
yeah. Yeah, this is an exclusive, and well, by the time you guys hear
By
this,
the time you hear this, this will be out on his side, but this
but
is just too cool of a set not to talk about. I mean, look at this freaking set.
I mean, I got lucky. It's actually a pretty cool story because I got out going with the big mealy guys, Mason and Ethan, and then Isaac. I invited him to come out because he's one of our good friends, and we went and hit 2 spots before, and I ended up picking up my first brown, and then we had like 6 hours left, and we were gonna go hit it just for the rest of the day. So I said, okay. And there's a canyon. The first time I ever went and hit that unit that I ended up picking these up on is in the first canyon that I found a shed on. So I was just like, hey, I'll go bomb over there and see if I can't find anything. I get to the edge of the canyon and I glass up this side, tines down. I'm like, oh, I couldn't really tell. It kind of just looked like a 3 point because this was hidden, and I couldn't see this mass because it was under a bush. But I ended up walking over there, and I got on FaceTime with Isaac, and I was like, "Hey, do you know this buck? Like, it's a pretty big deer." And on FaceTime, I look over, and the other side's just like right there. Holy cow, dude! The other side's right here, and it's got a cheater and all the cool stuff. And I'm talking to him, and I look over to the left, and I could see another shed, and I was like, "Oh, that's probably a small 4 point, whatever." So I get all my pickups on this, and I end up going over to that 4 point that I thought I was small, and on the way I find a big three. It's like a 150s type 3 point, and I walk up on that shed that I thought was just dumb, and it ended up being another year off this buck, just a bigger. It's a 9 point, I think, little couple years old, but I was extremely stoked. I mean, all these sheds were within 50 yards of each other, and he's a
He's a freaking stud, dude.
just
Holy
heavy.
crap.
And you feel like he's pretty young here. It's crazy how, like, to watch in between just that year and that year, how much
Size
yep,
wise.
he matures a little bit. I
Yeah.
think he's big. We'll have to go try and match this one up one day.
Yeah.
But he's a
Freaking buck.
mid 180s buck, just heavy, heavy, longer tines in the back, just shorter
Eye
front,
guards,
big
aids,
eye guards.
cheater points.
I couldn't
He's got
ask
it
for
all.
much,
Yeah.
much more than that.
And I know I asked you that yesterday, but how far, like you said exactly? Just
Between these two or between all three?
between like all three, basically.
These ones I could probably split my thumb and pinky and touch. They were
Yeah.
just like that, just
Dang.
side by side. That one was probably 50 to 80 yards away. I
Insane.
just got up on this ridge and looked down, and it was just tines up facing me, which was insane. And I got very lucky to pick it up, and I ended up having a good day after that. Picked up another just small 3 point brown. That was an awesome day. But yeah, it's way sweet.
Heck yeah, dude. That's freaking awesome.
You got a couple.
Picked up a couple good 4 points and then a small three and
He's got some sweet browns. You found mostly browns, I feel like, haven't you?
yeah, 2 chalks and 2 browns.
That one 4 point, sweet.
So smaller 4 point here. You're good. I'll toss these down. Good couple good 4 points that almost look similar.
Wow, yeah, they do.
So it's possible because they're not too far apart, probably within a mile or two of each, and this could be just a bigger year for him.
Right.
So
He even kind of does the same.
that little
Kinda
scoop up
scoop.
kind of flattens
Actually,
might be the same buck actually. And I'll have to look and see how far apart, but probably within 2 miles of each other.
Eye guards in the exact. Oh, there's your dead giveaway right there. Hold there, hold there.
Oh, there you go.
Cheers.
Heck yeah. That's even better.
Yeah. Dang.
And
So
they're a few canyons apart because I picked the brown up the first day I got in the evening, and then picked this one up yesterday during the day. I don't know, within a mile or two apart.
That's so pretty. I love browns this time of year. They're so freaking sweet. But that's
Even
cool.
that like little curve up kind of right there where it's got like a
Exact same.
bend.
Oh yeah, this is 100% the same deer.
That's even
Look
cooler.
at like the blood lines right here.
Yeah,
Like lines up perfectly for where that one is.
that's awesome. That's
Dang.
kind of the first deer I've ever had multiple years off
Really?
of then.
Dang, that's sick.
That's even cooler that way because this was the first shed I picked up out here for my first time being out in
Dang.
this area.
That's way sweet.
And then
Yeah,
to pick up a match too,
to
pick
pick
a
up a
hard white or a
decent
couple years old even maybe.
decent 4 point for your first time in an area, and it's brown. That's always
Yeah.
a good sign. A lot of eye guards too. We were kind of talking about that. Like
Yeah,
the bucks
some
that
good
do
ones.
have eye guards, they're freaking long, 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 long.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm getting excited for today. I want to find a couple browns. I want a decent 4 point brown.
Yeah.
And then
I'd
I
like
think we
to
could do it.
I'd definitely like to pick up. I mean, this is what you're here for right here.
Right?
This
Maybe
anything
get
with
lucky.
kickers or cheaters or blades even or heavy mass.
Yeah.
The sheds I picked up all have been kind of low on the mass, but anything massy is always cool to
Right.
pick up.
I agree. Old bucks. It's fun when you get the old bucks, especially on units like this that got
Yeah.
hunted hard for the top end, and uh obviously the smaller end gets. It's nice because it keeps a lot of the deer alive, so we can go do this and pick up a lot. Like you can, I mean, there's deer everywhere, and then the top end gets killed off usually every year, but there are a few that sneak around. Like nobody knows. Well, as far as we know, we're talking to Isaac, looking at everybody's Instagrams that are photographers and stuff like that. Nobody's has pictures of that deer, so it's funny that a deer like that could just go unknown. It feels like that's impossible to do anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy too, especially out here with the amount of people that are probably cruising around looking at bucks, but there's always the possibility too that they
100%.
stay alive
Or just
by
miss
being
'em.
smart, So
Yeah, that's sweet.
heck yeah.
Way sweet.
Yeah, let's get a little motivated and get going. So I'm
Get some
excited too. And yeah, get some food in us and start rolling some miles. The wind's blowing a little bit, that'll help when it gets hotter too,
Yeah,
honestly.
it was hot yesterday. It's been unbelievably hot
It has
up
been.
here. Last year, I was up here with Ashton and Isaac, and we were pushing through snowdrifts to get down here, and
Yeah, that's
it's
crazy.
dry as a bone. We did get a big snowstorm, but it's crazy how dry everything is and hot. It's like 70 degrees, and it's usually like 50s
Yeah, it's
down here.
crazy. It's already, like, warm now, and it's only, what, 8:30 in the morning, so it's
Right,
already, like, almost down to T-shirt weather again. That's
right.
crazy, but cool. Yeah,
Sweet.
let's freaking
Yeah,
get it, man.
let's
I'm
go find some
excited.
sheds. I'm excited.
I'm
We're gonna go
excited to
pick
see
up
what
some more like this.
and hopefully we have some good footage later of some
Yeah,
more sheds to add to that pile, so
I think we will. Heck yeah.
alright, well,
Okay, let's go eat
let's
some
get it.
donuts and chocolate milk.